Hey guys, welcome to my channel. This is Mimi. I'm so sorry I came like a second late. I'm super happy and I'm nervous at the same time. If you're here, please just say hi so I know you're here. Hello, can someone hear me? Hey guys, this is Mimi and welcome to my live channel. I'm just gonna wait for a few more minutes for some people to join us. I can see some likes. Yeah, got 2 people now. Hi. So this is question and answer time. My name is Mimi Ojieh. I post content about Canada travel, Canada visa processing, and how to do it yourself. I've posted over 35 videos and I figure it will be a good thing to, do a live section so that I know the questions you have, and I'm, to make sure that I'm doing content or I'm answering your questions is why we are having this section today. So we'll be doing question and answer today. I particularly wrote down some questions because I asked some of you to send me some questions, and you sent me a lot of questions which I already have. We'll be treating those, but you can also put it here as a chat, put your question, and then we can together treat those questions. I'm just going to allow live chats so that we can see your, show me some love, say hi, say hello, say something. I want to make sure that there's someone on the other side. Please don't be quiet. All right, so if you're ready, say we're ready. Mimi, let's go. Okay, you have to say something. Don't just no, don't hide. Let me see. I hope I didn't show chats. Yeah, can you say hi so I know you can type? You mind sending me some hi, hello? Hmm? Hi, finally. Okay. Okay, I'll get it. Yeah, watching from KSA. Hi, Abiola. Okay, Ayodeji. Hi. All right, so I'm nervous and excited at the same time because this is my first time to do live on YouTube, okay? And I couldn't have done it without you guys. You remember recently we just reached the threshold to be able to do live chats here, and I'm excited. I decided to bring it straight to you. So today, without wasting your time, we're gonna do Q&A. So if you have any question regarding visa processing, Canada visa processing, express entry, how much you need, what are the things you can use as proof of fund, what can I gather money from my family, whatever question you have, please type it right here, because this section is only going to be for 45 minutes and I don't want to use the whole 45 minutes just talking. I want to make sure that I'm answering questions that you have. And if this is your first time in my channel, please click the subscribe button, okay? The red button. You can also share this video so that other people can join us, all right? Okay, first question, guys, that I have today. One of the most common questions that people ask is who can apply for Canada permanent residence? Is it everyone that is eligible for this visa? What is this visa? Okay, so this permanent residence is a 5 years visa that the Canadian government will give to you. If you can hear me, click like, say something, okay, please. I'm just talking to the camera. I don't see actions on the screen. Do something, show some love, click like, click comments, say something, okay? Now, it's a 5 years visa that allows you to come into Canada as a permanent resident, but when you stay 3 years out of your 5 years, you are eligible to apply for citizenship. This permanent residence is the most common visa to migrate to Canada because of all the perks that it comes with. You know, you almost get all the benefits of citizenship if you have permanent residency. Now there are criterias. Thank you. I'm seeing your live chat now. I'm seeing your comments. Share the video so that other people can join us, because this is my first time on YouTube. Okay, please share the video, and if you're new here, please consider subscribing to my channel by clicking the red button down below. Now this visa gives you almost every access. You can sponsor your family, you can, you know, put your kids under you as dependents. You can you even get a tuition fee. If you migrate to Canada as a permanent resident, you get to pay tuition fee the way Canadian citizens pay for tuition. Like, you won't be paying as an international student. Can you imagine? And you're not even a citizen yet. You get to pay for you get to pay school fees as if you are a Canadian. You don't pay as if you're as a permanent resident or as an international student if you have permanent residence. So you can imagine all the perks that come with this visa, and that's why a lot of people prefer to go to Canada and as a permanent resident. Now, who can apply for this visa? There are criteria, okay, that makes you eligible for this visa. It's not everybody do not qualify, unfortunately, for this visa. Now, what are the things that makes you eligible for this visa? Your age. They are targeting people who are young, okay? We're talking between 20 to at least mid-30s. You must have a degree or a skill. You must have a skill certificate to prove that you have a skill. What am I talking about? Let's say you are a plumber. You must have a certificate that certify you as a plumber, and you must have work experience to back up that you have been practicing this skill for so amount of time, right? Okay, thank you, Aziz. Thank you so much. Now, apart from your age and the skill, you also need, and the work experience that I just talked about, which you must have at least 3 or more years work experience for your scores to be good. You also need to do the Ielts test. I know a lot of people don't want to do this test. A lot of people don't want to go to this exam, which is one of the other questions that I get. If I have a master degree and I did English, do I still have to write this test? Yes. So this is an English language testing system that helps the Canadian government to know that you do understand English and you will be able to function in society. So it helps you, and it actually boosts your score, right? 23 people watching me, only 14 likes. Wow, you guys are awesome. Where is the love? Okay, now I've talked about your age, your work experience, your degree or your skill, and I've talked about writing the Ielts test. Now, another thing that you need as part of your document is that you need to send it to WES or IQAS to what will I say now? To assess, okay? So what do I mean? Let's say you have a bachelor degree from Nigeria. You want to know what your bachelor degree is equal to in Canada. You have to send it to WES or to IQAS. Now, in this channel that you're watching me, I have made a video on how to apply for WES, how to apply for Ielts, how to do all of these things. So please do me a favor and see them, and then put a question down where you don't understand. I can see all your questions. I'm going to attend to them one by one based on who commented first. I just want to run through what I have here first, and then I'll answer all your questions from the top to the bottom. Okay, so after this assessment, you need to also go to your bank to get what? Proof of fund. What is proof of fund? This is a particular amount of money that should be in your account at least 6 months before the day you submit application. Now, for one person, it's 12,960 Canadian dollar. 5 days ago, I did a video on the exact amount it costs for one person to process this visa. You can check that video out. 4 days ago, it's posted on my channel. I'm just going to run through the amount in Canadian dollar. is 16,135 for 2 people, 19,836 for 3, and 24,083 for 4, 27,315 for 5, 30,806 for 6 people. All of these things I posted it so you can check it out in my channel, and you can also check it out in the official Canadian website at www.canada.ca. Okay, before I go to check the other questions that I have here as part of the frequently asked question, I'm going to take 5 questions from you guys. So let me just see your charts. Okay, so I'm just gonna check your charts. All right, okay, I've got a super fan. So if you notice that in Abioye's comments, he got a super chat and there's a green sign, that's because he joined being a member in my channel. If you want to know how that works, you can also just click the join button beside the subscribe button to join. All right, okay, so let's move to the first question here on the list, which is Jennifer say, Mimi, let's go. Okay, so Jennifer, put your question down. Thank you for joining today. Hi, Chidi. Hi, Ogene Kome. Chidi said, watching from KSA. We move. Hi, Mimi, chatting from UAE. This is for Ayin Naya. Thank you so much. David said, good afternoon. Can only, okay, so that means the first question I have here, and she said, can only wife apply and work for the whole family? Yes, this is a very good question. So for couple, actually, you don't have to travel together as husband and wife, but in your application you have to mention that I am married and I will not be accompanied by my spouse. I will not be accompanied by my husband, or I will not be accompanied by my wife, but you still have to mention it that you are married. You also have to mention, if you have kids, you have to mention all your dependents that you know, because they know that at one point or the other you might want to apply for these people to come. So yes, one person can apply. You will apply as a married woman. You will list your husband's details, your husband's information, your children's detail, but when you will travel, or when you are submitting your application, you need to mention that I will not be accompanied by my husband. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, guys, if you are watching me right now, kindly share my link, share it on your WhatsApp, share it on your Facebook, let people join. I feel bad, there's only 22 people watching. If it's Facebook now, I would have like 200. It's my first time. Please encourage me, share this link, please. Share. So yes, yes, I hope I answered you, Dami. You can apply as a wife, you can apply as a married person, but only you will go. It's okay, totally okay, but note that you will still have to pay for medical for your husband, even if he's not going to accompany you. You still have to pay for biometrics for him, even if he's not going to accompany you. These are the only disadvantage, because even if they accompany you or not, they still have to do the medical test. All right, so I'm going to move on to the next person's question today, which is, this one is from, hi Caleb. Okay, so the next one is, David said, I'm watching from Dubai. Thank you so much. Chidi said, the lockdown in Ontario, will it affect the processing time for someone who has submitted this e-application for PR visa for express entry? This is a beautiful question. Beautiful question. I don't think any question can top this one. So as you may know, Canada has imposed a second lockdown because of the surge in coronavirus, okay, which makes sense. If the number of cases are increasing, then it makes sense for the government to, you know, lock down the country. Okay, now the answer to your question is yes. Processing time is obviously being affected. How do I know this? A lot of people who have submitted their ITA since March, even before March, January, February, they are still there. What they are doing is that they are ordering a GCMS note to check where or what has been approved, or you order you can also order a web form in the Canadian website. When you order for a web form, you can see the process, the steps and where they are, and then you'll be able to know where you're applying. So yes, the lockdown is affecting processing time. Before coronavirus, people actually get their OPR process. I've seen updates, PR process gotten in 3 months, 4 months. On the Canadian website, it's mentioned that your processing time is going to be 6 months. But if you go now to check, they've updated it to be processing time may take longer than it should, because most of our staffs are working remotely from home, and because of that, yes, processing time is being delayed. Now, if processing time is being delayed but they are still giving ITA, last Wednesday, right? Last Wednesday, the 25th, 5,000 people got ITA. So you see, Canada is very smart. They know that they need people for the economy to bounce back once the country opens up. So yes, even though there is a lockdown, they are still giving a lot. This 5,000 invitations they are giving is the highest so far. Did that on the 18th of November. They did that again last Wednesday. And I'm sure they are doing, imagine if they are giving ITAs 5,000 every two Wednesdays to people. That's to tell you that in 2021, they are going to speed up all the processing that they are doing, because it's going to be about a lot of backlog, right? So yeah, they are giving invitations to apply. People are still writing Ielts, submitting biometric. They are processing applications, but it is slower because of the pandemic. And it's also mentioned on their website. So thank you so much for that question. That's a really beautiful question. I'm going to move on to the next question here. Okay, so Chidi, yep, okay. So Abiola said we are with you. Share this link now. Let people join. We are just stopped on 20 on 23. David said how to process Canada visa from Italy without Italy documents. I don't understand. For every visa you do need documents. Now the good thing about Canada visa is that it is an online process, so it doesn't change because of the country you live. If I live in Canada, or I live in Germany, or I live in Italy, it does not change the location of the website. So even if you are based in Italy and you're in Nigeria, you have to have a document that you are legally staying in Italy for you to be able to apply. It's just the truth. If you are living there illegally, you cannot apply. If you have your Nigerian documents, your visa to Italy and everything. I did Canada processing while in UAE. So while I was in UAE, I was a Nigerian who had a resident visa in UAE. So because I legally live in UAE, I didn't have any problem, even though I was not staying in my own country. The only the only difference is that if you're a Nigerian, you have to bring a Nigerian police report. And since you live in Italy, you also have to get a police report from Italy to say that you have not committed any crime. But regardless of where you stay, the process of the visa does not change. Now, if you do not have documents, obviously you cannot apply, because you need documents to back up your application. I hope I answered that. Okay, so I'm going to move on to the next question, because it's 45 minutes, so let's make good use of it. Okay, so I'm going to move on to the next question here. I've answered you. Chukwu Victor said, hi, your program helps a lot, live in Germany. Thank you so much. Share this video, subscribe to my channel, tell everyone that you know to subscribe to this channel, because I don't want people to be paying agents. I want you to do it yourself. And I'm making research, I'm posting videos, I'm posting everything, I'm still researching, just to make sure that you learn how to do this thing yourself. If you actually learn how to use Canada websites, let me tell you something. My shakara is too much today, because I'm excited to be on YouTube Live. Let me tell you something. If you learn how to use this Canadian website, even you will be agent. You will do agent work, because guess what? There is no office to do this. Everything is on the official Canadian website. Okay? Now, I have a video on how to navigate the Canadian website. This video, I posted it a couple of months ago when I started this YouTube channel. I do this because I just have passion for this whole thing. I didn't start this YouTube channel for Canada visa until I met someone that somebody took over 2 million naira from. I'm like, what? I did this thing myself. Why can't I share about my journey? Why can't I share about my experience? And I will keep sharing, okay? Including the day that they will open the border for everyone to come in. I will share my journey and everything with you. And you know, so this is not the end. This channel is going to be here for a long time. All right, enough. Next question. Hi Mimi, you are welcome and I appreciate your contribution. Please talk about visiting Canadian visa. Okay, so if you notice, the highest viewed video on my channel is Canada visitor visa. Now I'm gonna be honest with you because I know a lot of people follow me because they trust me. Right now, visitors, if you're just going to visit Canada for tourist sake, I don't think you can because of the travel restriction. There's travel restriction for people who are not, if you don't have any family member in Canada or your job does not fall under the, what they call them now, these frontline jobs, you can't come in. If you are not already a permanent resident in Canada, you can't come in. If you are not a citizen in Canada, you cannot go in. So right now, if you just want to get the information on how to apply, that is fine. You go to the Canadian website and click on visit. You will say, I've done a video, actually it's the highest view video, from how to apply from beginning to end. It's actually 185 Canadian dollar for your application fee and your biometric fee. You need to have some money in your account. You need to have a proof of where you will stay. If you can get someone to give you a letter of invitation, that is fantastic. You need to also be able to convince them in your application that you have a tie back home, you know, like your resident country, that you have, let's say, like a family tie, business tie, or job tie, something to convince the officer that is processing your visa that you would be back, you will go back home after your visit. Because this visa is valid for, I know it's 10 years visiting visa. It's 10 years, it's valid for 10 years, which you can actually stay 6 months at once. But I mean, if you're visiting Canada for the first time and you put 6 months, then yeah, they will just know that you don't intend to come back. So don't do that. Just put a couple of weeks, all right? I hope. So to get to know how you can do this, please go to how to apply for visitor visa on this same channel you're watching me right now, and follow the same steps. You will get the same results. All right, I'm going to just move on to the next person. Okay, all right, so okay, next question. Mimi, keep it fast. Okay, all right, so yeah, I got the next question here from Enina. I say, Mimi, I don't know how to go to that website, canada.ca. This is a very beautiful question, and I think it's a very honest question. Why you pay most of this agency to check eligibility for you and you pay $10 online is because you don't know how to use this website. This website, they have 3 videos: how to navigate Canadian website, how to apply for visa on Canadian website. I have 2 full videos, very long ones, explaining step by step how to use it. Because guess what, if you don't know how to use it, you cannot apply. So why don't you take your time, watch me, follow the same thing I'm doing, because I share my laptop screen. Once you follow what I'm doing, repeat the same thing. Now if you have any question, put it in my comment section and I always respond. Always respond. So yeah, you need to learn to use the Canadian website, because that's how you check your eligibility for visa. I used to tell people that the first thing to do if you are applying for visa is to check if you're eligible. What is eligibility? To check if you qualify for a visa. I hate this question. Can you give me a link? Can you give me an agent? Do you have any trusted agent? Any link? The only reason you ask that question is because you don't want to learn how to use the website. And there are thousands of videos. Don't even watch my own if you want. There are other people's channel explaining how to use this Canadian website to check your eligibility for free. When I did my Facebook live, I checked it while everybody was watching. It's like, don't, instead of you to say, how do I even know if I'm qualified for a visa? That's the first thing. Before, okay, so which type of visa am I qualified for? There are questionnaires that you put your own, like you put your school, your age, your skills. You know, you put all of that to know if you are qualified for a visa or not. So if you're not beg your pardon, if you're not qualified for a visa, there's no point trying to apply in the first place. You understand what I mean? Now, how to check eligibility is free. I cannot count how many Canada consultants offices that charge you $10 to check if you qualify. Why don't you check the video here on how to check? Follow the steps, you just get the same results and you don't get to pay anything, right? Okay, so eligibility is the first thing, the first thing to do. Moving on to, so this person, Jennifer, asked a very nice question. He said, Mimi, please, what are the steps involved in applying for Canada student visa? Please share this video now, let people join us. We're having a good, this is what you pay consultation fee for. A lot of you, you know now, it's $100 for all these things I'm saying. $100 times 30, I would have been rich. So share this link, Biko, help me share it, let people see, let's save people money. Okay, Jennifer said, Mimi, please, what are the steps involved in applying for Canadian student visa? This is a beautiful question, because however, I don't like the way you put it, because you said the steps involved in applying for. It's okay, I get the question. Let me just put it this way. If you want to study in Canada, the first step is not a visa. The first step is not a visa. If you want to study in Canada, the first step is getting admission. You understand? Now, why do I say it's not a visa? You cannot apply for student visa if you don't have admission. So the first thing is, if I were you, I will Google the schools in Canada that offer my course. Say, so I studied, my first degree is journalism, right? I did mass communication in a journalism school. Let's say I want to do master degree in journalism. I'm going to Google schools in Canada that offer master's degree in journalism. As you are sharing, you see that more people are joining us. Please share the video. Thank you so much. 35 people, 23 like. Thank you so much. So I will Google the schools that offer my course, right? When I find a school that offer my course and I meet the admission requirements, I will apply. Application is online. How do you apply? You read the application requirements, click on apply, pay your application fee, wait for the school to give you admission. Now, make sure that your intention is truly to study, because I know a lot of people want student visa, not because they want to study. They want student visa because they think it's an easy route to get to Canada. But the truth is, you do need an admission for you to apply for student visa. So Google the schools that offer your course and you can afford their fee. Apply to those schools. When you get admission, they will ask you to pay 100% tuition fee. When you pay your tuition fee, you use all the documents that you're going to get in the school and apply on that same Canadian website for study permit. You see, the study permit itself is the cheapest part of the whole process, because according to the official government website is 150 Canadian dollar. But you and I know that tuition fee for you as an international student, even for the cheapest school in Canada, is going to cost you millions of naira. So you see where the trick is. Get admission first, pay your tuition fee, use all the documents that you're going to get from the school, and apply for study permits online. Pay for the study permit and wait for the IRCC to approve a visa for you. That is the step. That is the step. Admission first, not visa. Admission first, not visa. Now, I put it this way. I have a friend who got admission and a visa was still denied. So you getting admission is not a guarantee, okay? Although it shows, I think if you have admission, a lot of time there's a high success rate of getting the visa. But if they find something fishy as well, because some people, you get a student visa, under your student visa you want to add your family, add your husband, your wife, your children, they're going to deny you because they know that your intention is to pack your family. Your intention is not to go and study. I hope I did justice to that question. Please give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up. Share the video. If you share, I will know. Why don't you share? Where is the love now? Okay, I'm moving on to the next question, guys. Which is, if I jump your question, please call me back, okay? Because all of you watching me for the first time means a lot to me. Ojieh Kome said, how does it take for the PR application to be approved? Once you apply for visa, you wait. When they give you invitation to apply, you receive an email. That email will tell you to submit all the documents that you used in claiming points when you applied. When you submit and upload all the documents, your bank documents, your school documents, your Ielts results, you will see a place to upload documents. You upload your passports, your passport photograph, you upload. Once you upload all of that, account statements, you wait. That is the processing time now. They are going to verify all these documents that you claim that are yours, and they will be giving you updates in your profile. So you create in the official Canadian website, before you can apply, you would have already created a password and username and all of that, right? Now, when you once you apply, you wait. They'll be giving you steps where you've passed, where you are. So for the first thing, they're gonna add, they will send you, go and do a medical test, blah blah blah. So depending on the country of your residence, there are approved medical centers where you can do a medical test, right? Now, you go and do a medical test. They will send you for biometrics. So all of these things, once you send all the documents that they need from you, you now wait for them to verify that these documents are yours and they are real and you are not faking to be someone else. They are going to use that biometric that you submitted to run for security check. You know, these countries have technology. If you've committed a crime before, that's why they will know. That's where they will know with your fingerprints. Now, the unfortunate thing is, if you also have a terminal disease, they are probably going to reject your visa because, yeah, like tobacco is even mentioned there, hepatitis, HIV, and all those things. But if it's a non-communicable disease, you just have one or two health issues. Of course, almost everyone does, so no big deal. Okay. Give me thumbs up. Give me thumbs up. Give me thumbs up. Show me love. Subscribe to my channel if I don't see you people there. Okay. Moving on to the next question. I'm having fun now. I was so nervous in the beginning, but now I'm having fun with you guys. So I'm gonna move on to the next question here, which is also for I've already answered visitor visa. Also, visitor visa is the highest view video on my channel because I explained it step by step. Check it out. Put a question where you don't understand. I will answer you right after this live section. I will come to the comment section. Go through my 37 videos, guys. Really, if you watch them, trust me, you won't pay any agents. All right, now let's go to the next one. This is from Ishola. I say I want to get student visa and also be a student on loan. How do I go about that? You cannot get a loan from outside Canada. You will have to have arrived. The same process. Get admission, pay your first tuition, get there. It's only when you're studying you can apply for student loan. I don't know if international students doing undergraduate study can apply. Okay, I know people who are doing master's degree usually have access to this. Undergraduates, I'm not sure. I have to do more research on that. All right, so let me just move on to the next question I have here, which is Jennifer said, Mimi, please, do you know any school with a cheaper tuition fee? It's very easy to know. Just go Google top 10 cheapest school in Canada. They'll give you all the list there. I think the cheapest ones are universities of Regina, Manitoba. But again, when you say cheapest, when people ask that question, it could be cheap. A school can be cheap in a particular course and be very expensive in another course. So when you ask anybody doing a content on Canada visa about like what are the cheapest schools, it's a very difficult question to answer because I don't know your course. The school can be cheap in banking and finance, and their course for medicine or law is super expensive. So you understand. The best way to know is just put your course, top 10 cheapest school for medicine in Canada. That way, all the top 10 will show, and then you get the answer. You compare fees and see which one your pocket can carry. Okay, I'm gonna move on to the next question right here, which is from, I'm really having fun. This is from Alex. He say, hello ma, please can you give me your number? I'm so sorry, I do not give my contacts because I'm always responding to messages here. My email address is on my channel. You can email me. I think that's a more professional way. I just don't give because I'm married. And you know, I have a full-time job. I create content on YouTube. I'm a married woman. It's just for my sanity, I prefer to do emails. Okay, thank you so much. So I'm gonna move on to the next person. This is Kayla. You say, God bless you, dear, you've been of good help. Thank you so much. He said, do I need my, this is from Bestlin. He said, do I need my Ielts test result before creating express entry account? I think it's best you have it, because when you are creating the account, they're going to ask you to put the scores you have from Ielts. Now, if you go and fake a score, because I'm so sorry, too much talk. If you go and fake a score and you don't have that, and when you eventually write the test, the score that you already faked is not what you get. You see, already from the beginning you already have problem with your application, because you know it's an online thing. They are going to be tracing all these things you are doing. So yes, write it first, get the scores you need. Ielts is valid for 2 years, so you can write it. If your target is between now and 2 years time, it's valid for 2 years. So write Ielts, get the actual score, and they're going to ask you to enter. There's a number, there's a particular unique number in your Ielts results. I wish I can show you guys a copy of mine, which you have to enter. So you can't fake that you've written it. You can check your eligibility without Ielts, but you cannot create and submit a profile without Ielts test. Okay, now 3 days ago I made a video about how I passed my Ielts. The channels I found on YouTube that has awesome, really awesome free IELTS lesson, because that time that I wanted to write this test, I was working full-time. I have to read when I come back home, and I needed to find a place, you know, a way to study. Then I found these 5 awesome channels. They have, one of them has like 3 million or 2 million subscribers. I posted all their link on, if you check my video on IELTS that I posted 3 days ago, I listed all the links to these channels that helped me study. And guess what? Baby get passed after writing the exam for second time. I didn't do well the first time. The second time I got the scores that I needed. Those channels helped me study. Free tests, free English tests, listening, speaking, writing, and reading. They already did a free test on these things. Take advantage of them, because if you go and apply for IELTS lesson somewhere for somebody to teach you for 2 weeks, you're going to pay 100,000 or 70,000 naira for 2 weeks lesson. The exam itself is about 73,000 naira. So you see, you've already wasted money. Take advantage of free tools online. Moving on to, he said, Ma, you jumped my question. Please ask again. I'm so sorry. Please ask again. I think I'm doing it one by one, but if I jumped it by mistake, it's not intentional. Please just retype it. Oluwashem say, hello, Mimi, well done. Can you please reiterate to people that they need to do the research themselves, as the process for student or visitor visa or PR are all DIY, no need to pay a dime to anyone. Thank you so much, sir. This is the whole essence of this channel. Nobody can actually, in all honesty, nobody can process Canada visa for you. Now, oh, Mimi, why do you say that? There are agencies that are doing it for you, that can do it for you. Actually, you'll be the one to do it yourself. The agency will just be telling you, but you still be the one to do it yourself. How do I know? I have a family friend here. Him and his wife paid 20,000 dirham to agencies. If you convert that to naira right now with the current rates, that's about 2.3 million naira or so. Now, do you know why you're wasting your money? The agency will not tell you, go and bring your bachelor degree. You will go and bring it. The agency will tell you, apply for West. You will apply it by yourself. The agency will tell you, go and bring your account statement from your bank. You will go to your bank. The agency will say, go and get your work experience from the company you worked. You will ask your HR to give you your work experience. The agency will say, go and do, you've reached medical test, go and do medical test. You will carry your body to the hospital to do medical test. Biometric, you will put your hand there. Proof of fund, you need to have the money in your account. So Actually, what the agency is doing for you is because you failed to study the website, and I don't blame them. If you refuse to learn something, somebody has to charge you for information that they know, right? If you don't take advantage. So actually, the whole thing is do it yourself. And the best way, as I always say, is to check if you're eligible. First and foremost, not everybody is eligible, and it's okay. You might be eligible for other country if you're not eligible for Canada. Really, guys, why are you not sharing my video? Anyway, so if you're not eligible, no big deal. Just try to, get the things that makes you eligible. So people usually ask this question: I don't have degree, I don't have any work experience, I don't have any skill, can I apply? No, you will not, because you won't get anything. Don't apply. Don't waste your money. Don't waste your time. Go get your, because see, the country is not stupid. They are looking for people with skill. They are looking for people that has something to offer. They are looking for young people that will help boost their economy. So yeah, if you don't have a degree, you don't have a skill, do not apply for Canada PR, because you will not get it. They will reject you, and you will have wasted time and money, and your hope will be dashed. Okay, I'm gonna move on to, I am just gonna move on to the next person. To Jennifer said, thank you, Mimi. You're welcome, baby girl. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please click the red button down below. It's free to subscribe, and that's how you encourage this channel. Also, today I qualify for YouTube membership, which means that I can now communicate with have a private communication with you. If you click to join my community tab, you get access to videos that I didn't post on YouTube, and you also get access to some live stream that will not be going public like this one is going. There is a fee to pay for it. It's monthly subscription. Is totally voluntary. If you do not pay, it's fine. It's just a way to encourage me. I want to stop shooting with my phone and buy a camera to help me give you better content. I also want to get some software for editing. So I thought I just turn on the join button in the community, which is beside the subscription button. If you want to support this channel, if you like what I do, if you feel like I should keep making content like this. All right. Okay, let's move to the next question, because there's a lot. I'm afraid I might extend this to an hour. It's already 42 minutes. My husband said I was going to extend it. So this person said, can you help to process Canada visiting visa? Funds will be provided. No. I think this is where a lot of people also mistake me. I'm giving information. I'm not an agent. Like I just told you. Wouldn't I be contradicting myself if I tell you I can help you process it, and I've told you you can do it yourself? Do you get what I'm saying? I can't even help you do anything. The only thing I can help you do are the same things that I've said in over 37 videos. So why do you want to pay me to do it for you? If you want to pay people, then you have to end up paying those agencies. My consciousness will not let me actually take money to do this, and I do not have the time, because I have a full-time job, to commit into doing your processing. If you cannot even process a visa, how do you intend to function in a country where you are new, you are different? There will be culture shock. You are going to go and look for a job, learn where to buy your food, how to get accommodation. How are you going to cope when you get there if you don't even, because it's through application, during the application process, that you learn all of these things, the perks, the things you should avoid. If you do your own research in the beginning, if you don't carry this thing and go and give, like yesterday, one man sent me a message that he paid $10 to a consultancy, and ever since then, to do his eligibility, which is free. Ever since that time, they've been calling in to bring his credit card details. For what? But you see, if you do your research yourself, you won't have to do all of that, because there's no place in the Canadian website where your credit card details is needed until you are paying for visa fee. So let's move on. No, I do not process for people. All right. I'm gonna move on. Lydia said, Mimi, my baby girl. Hello, Lily. Ishala said, does all schools in Canada require Ielts? During the Zoom meeting that I had last week, was it last week or last 2 weeks? I had a Zoom call, the same way I'm having live here. I'm just trying my best to reach people in all platforms. During that Zoom meeting, I had someone, a Nigerian who worked in a school in Ontario. Actually, not all schools require Ielts. Some schools do, some don't. Now, if you ask me which schools do and which schools don't, I don't know. You should Google schools in Canada that do not require Ielts and then apply to those schools. So yeah, I can say that not all schools in Canada require Ielts test, okay? But which one and which one does not? Obviously, there are how many universities and colleges? I don't know them by name, but if you Google schools without Ielts in Canada, I'm sure you get a list of those schools if you don't want to write Ielts. I don't know why people run away from this IELTS thing. Actually, IELTS academic, that's what people want to study. This score that is required from you is pretty low, so why not? Why not do it? Okay, I'm gonna move on to the next question. You say you are doing well, actually. Thank you. Please, maybe if you don't have a degree but you have a skill, can you still apply for visa? Yes, you can apply under the federal skill trade. This is a good question. So maybe I didn't go to school, I don't have a master's degree or bachelor degree, but I am a plumber and I have a certificate that shows that I'm a plumber. Yes, you go to the same website. Don't click under express entry, don't click on FSW. I have explained all of this in other videos. Use the same data you use to watch Instagram to watch those videos. Apply for federal skill trade. Use your certificate, because you cannot just be saying I learn work but you don't have evidence that you learned work. You understand? You need to have evidence, something. You know, when you learn work, they give you certificates. You can use that one to apply under the federal skill trade. Because I promise honesty in this channel, I'll tell you, they don't do the draw all the time. So if I were you and you want to apply under the federal skill trade for people who have handwork in normal Nigerian language, handwork, gather your documents, apply under the federal skill trade. All right, moving on. Next question says, this is from Simon. He said, I'm an electrician. Can I apply for Canada visa? I have diploma in technical college. I think I just answered that. That's the skill. Yes, under the skill trade. So Beslin said, Mimi, I'm currently doing a Canada course that will give me a diploma in August next year. I want to use it for my application. Can I start my application while waiting for my graduation? No. Actually, no. I actually have a friend who is also doing online course, Canada online schooling and all of that. No, you can't. They will not also put it that you schooled in Canada if you did it online. If you need to use your degree to apply, you need to actually graduate and get an actual degree before you can use it. It's just the truth. Anything less, more than that, no, you don't get anything. I did amazing. I've answered all the questions that you posted. Now, let me run through this one before I go and see if there's something I haven't answered here. Do I need to, this is one of the questions I get. Where can I apply? On the Canadian website. Do I need to pay to calculate eligibility? No, it's free. Check out my video on how to calculate eligibility on this channel. Put any question you have for me. I'll be right there to answer you. I do answer. Must I have proof of fund? Yes, you must have proof of fund. Can I use a joint account that is owned by me and my wife? Yes, you can. It's your account. The money is yours. Yes, you can. Nothing is wrong with that. Another question, just to make sure that because I asked you to send me questions and you sent me this question. So this person said, can I use more? Yeah, this person said, what are the documents that I need? I already mentioned documents in the beginning, so I believe that answered that. Okay, so yeah, that's all. That's all about it. I didn't finish. Okay, so thank you so much for joining me in today's live section, first YouTube live. It's awesome to have you. I had an amazing time. Now, if you're new here or a friend of you told you about me, go through my other videos. Put your questions where you do not understand, okay? I'm very passionate about this because I know that I I know that you are going to spend a lot of money, and you're just looking, everybody is trying to go to a country where at least you have access to basic things, good life, if not for you, for your kids and all of that. So don't spend money just trying to pay agents for something that you can do yourself. All right. I think someone just put a question. They say, you mentioned that me schooling online means my degree will not be recognized there, or what? No, that's not what I said. I said, when you school in Canada, if you want to apply for visa, you apply under the Canadian experience class. Let's say you school in Canada, and while you were schooling you had a part-time job, or they gave you after study permit to work, which is usually a year or two. You can use that to apply for Canada permanent residency under the express entry. Now, if you did school online, you don't have that benefit. That's what I'm saying. Your degree will be from a Canadian university, true. Can you use that to apply under the Canadian experience class? No, that's what I meant. But your degree will be from the school, but you will not have that access, or you will not have the perks to use it under experience class. Okay, because an online school, actually a friend of mine is schooling online. So yeah, what are the minimum score for Ielts for federal skill program? Right now, the last time a draw was done last Wednesday, 5,000 people were taking the score. The score was 469. Now you know that for you to have 469, you should be targeting scoring at least 8,877 or 8. If you can do 888 in IELTS, better for you. You can do it. 8.5, anything like, if you are getting 6, forget about it. You will not get the it's just the truth. If you are scoring 666, you will not. Just do above 7, you will meet 469 if you have other documents to prove. Thank you so much. This is the Mimi Og, and thank you to all my subscribers. Thank you to my first timers. Thank you to those of you that joined, that shared. Thank you to those of you who liked. Thank you for, those of you who have been supporting this whole thing. God bless you so much. I had an amazing time doing this today. I'm going to schedule another live section. We'll be addressing something else other than express entry. We can talk about in detail about maybe PMP programs, because express entry is not the only way to get to Canada. There are AIPP, there are Nova Scotia's, there are PMP, you have Saskatchewan, you have Newfoundland. There are other provinces that have different pathways that you can use to come into Canada if you are qualified. All right, so we're going to explore all of that, but please subscribe to my channel, click the notification bell, so whenever I'm online or live, or I post a new video, you will get a notification that I am live, and then you can access my content. God bless you all. Thank you so much. Namaste. Shukran. Dankeschön. Eshe. Dalu. Thank you. And bye-bye. Okay, so oh, look at me now. How do I stop my live section? Look at me looking at you. Look at me looking at you. First time. First time. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. Look at me looking at you. All right. These people don't want me to go. I can't see where to stop the live. How do I stop my live section, Biko? Thank you too. It looks as if I'll be here just smiling though. I don't see where to click stop. This is really funny. Village girl. Kennedy say, Mimi, please respond to me, Biko. I might as well just respond since I don't know where to stop the thing. Let me see.
Stream now. Basic info. Advanced settings. Live control.
Okay, wait.
You go to live control.
No. Let's go.
From stream now. Go to basic info. Advanced.
There's no stream now. I'm really enjoying this. Oh God. Oh my God. I don't know what to do. There's nothing. Please, how do I stop a live on YouTube? Okay.